Philippines receives first 6 warships equipped with long-range missiles from South Korea. The Philippines will order 6 offshore patrol vessels, OPVs, for P30 billion from South Korean shipbuilder Hyundai Heavy Industries, HHI, to boost its capability to protect national interests, particularly in the West Philippine Sea. I'm waiting for the Navy to finalize the terms of reference. I hope I can sign the contract before I leave office on June 30th. The Navy has chosen Hyundai Heavy Industries to build the OPVs, Defense Secretary told reporters on the sidelines of the Philippine Navy anniversary. Hyundai's OPV offer is based on the HDP 1500 Neo design, which was presented at the Asia Defense and Security Exhibition held in Manila last month. With an overall length of 81 meters, a displacement of 1,700 tons, and a maximum speed of 21 knots, the new patrol ships are expected to be armed with 76mm naval guns and autocannons and remote-controlled weapon stations. They will also have provisions for anti-ship missile launchers, torpedo launchers, and a short-range air defense system. They are seen as a boost to the Navy's inadequate fleet, which saw the decommissioning of World War II-era vessels starting in 2020 without immediate replacements. The ships will be delivered yearly in batches of 2, with the first batch expected to arrive 4 years after the contract signing. The South Korean government is expected to hand over an additional refurbished Pohang-class corvette with the purchase of the OPVs, said a security official with knowledge of the deal's details but not authorized to speak to the media. The Navy is also awaiting the transfer of a decommissioned Pohang-class corvette after the Philippines ordered 2 corvettes from HHI in December. Hyundai, one of the world's largest shipbuilders, beat Turkey's Asfit, its biggest rival, for the Navy's OPV acquisition project. Australian shipbuilder Austal was initially the preferred supplier since 2018, but the Department of Defense scrapped its plans in March after the former raised the price from P30 billion to P42 billion due to rising production costs. The security official told the Inquirer that from May 10th to 14th, the Navy conducted a post-qualification inspection for the OPVs in South Korea, and a recommendation to the Special Bids and Awards Committee was made on Friday. The impending contract with HHI will be the third for the Philippine government, following a deal in December for 2 corvettes worth P25 billion. The first deal, signed 6 years ago for 2 missile-capable frigates now known as Jose Rizal-class frigates worth P16 billion, was marred with controversies over the selection of combat management systems, prompting South Korea's Ministry of Defense to settle the dispute. The Korean government is also expected to turn over a refurbished K-136 Koreong multiple launch rocket system to the military next month. A 10-man contingent from the Philippine Army and Philippine Marine Corps, the end users of the system, left for South Korea early this month to undergo training on its maintenance, operation, and live firing, a defense official told the Inquirer. Seoul is donating 22 K-1361A rocket launchers, 22 KM-809A1 rocket launcher trucks, 22 M60 ammunition carrier trucks, and over 50,000 rocket ammunition to the military as excess defense articles. The Philippine Coast Guard, PCG, on the other hand, will be getting an addition to its maritime assets with the arrival of its second 97-meter multi-role response vessel, MRRV, next month. The newest arrival will be named BRP Melchora Aquino. The first one, the BRP Teresa Magbanua, was recently commissioned into service. According to the PCG, the second vessel is now at Shimonoseki Shipyard in Yamaguchi Prefecture in Japan, undergoing the last harbor acceptance test and inspection. An inspection team will assess its functionality, quality, and acceptability of works, equipment, machinery, parts, and systems to ensure that technical specifications in the contract have been fully complied with. The vessel will leave Japan on May 27th and is expected to arrive in the country on June 1st. Like BRP Teresa Magbanua, BRP Melchora Aquino was modeled after the Kunigami-class vessel of the Japanese Coast Guard with a speed of 24 knots. Able to withstand harsh weather conditions, it has also a maximum endurance of 7,408 kilometers, 4,000 nautical miles, which makes it capable of conducting sustained maritime patrols in the country's maritime jurisdiction. The MRRVs will be used to strengthen the PCG's maritime security, safety, law enforcement, search and rescue, and marine environmental protection capabilities. In an earlier interview, PCG spokesperson Commodore Armand Balailo said that part of the new ship's deployment would be the West Philippine Sea. They can be deployed for a longer period of time, around 15 to 20 days, compared to 3 to 5 days for the PCG's other ships. The new vessels were acquired by the Department of Transportation for the PCG under the Maritime Safety Capability Improvement Project Phase 2 project, funded by an official development assistance loan from the Japan International Cooperation Agency. The MRRVs will be used to strengthen the PCG's maritime security, safety, law enforcement, search and rescue, and marine environmental protection capabilities. In an earlier interview, PCG spokesperson Commodore Armand Balailo said that part of the new ship's deployment would be the West Philippine Sea. They can be deployed for a longer period of time, around 15 to 20 days, compared to 3 to 5 days for the PCG's other ships. The new vessels were acquired by the Department of Transportation for the PCG under the Maritime Safety Capability Improvement Project Phase 2 project, funded by an official development assistance loan from the Japan International Cooperation Agency.